Hey guys, welcome back to Motorcycle Maintenance Channel. Today we show you how to lose about 15 pounds off your CBR 600 by getting rid of this giant exhaust and the your blinker and brake light assembly by adding an integrated tail light assembly by TST. This is also known as birth control. So we're going to get rid of these two big things, and we're going to clean up this CBR 600 a lot. Stay tuned. First thing we're going to do is remove the rear passenger seat. There we go. Stick the key in, open the trunk. Okay, we're going to take out the trunk contents, insurance, and helmet lock. Okay, next we're going to remove these 4 Allen bolts, which are going to be 5 millimeters in size. The front 2 bolts are panhead bolts, and the rear bolts are just regular Allen bolts. Now the rear tail fairing should just come off. You might have to pull it and stretch it a little bit. There it is. Only 4 bolts holding that down. Next, we're going to remove the heat shielding, 4 5 millimeter Allen bolts, and 2 5 millimeter Allen bolts back here. So that was just here and here, and the other 2 Allen bolts were on the exact opposite side of these two. And then these 2 are right here on the back of the tail in case you missed it. All right, and this is what we call birth control in the bike world. We're going to remove that from the motorcycle. Unplug the blue connector, and these have just a little tab. Pull back this connection here, you can see you just lift up with a flathead screwdriver on this little tab and pull on it, and it comes right off. The blue and orange are your blinkers. The white's going to be license plate light and brake light. And that is hideous. So we're going to remove the exhaust brackets. So 10 millimeter bolt here, and just like the 2 bolts that were on the side, there's going to be another 10 millimeter bolt on the other side, just like it corresponds. So on the integrated tail light is going to go nicely inside of this rear tail fairing, and we're going to ditch all of this, and this is like this is probably 8 pounds. So we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to put a nice little tidy light installed in here. If we weren't installing this and we wanted to keep our stock exhaust system, we would just put some lowering links right here and then drop the exhaust that much more. But we're gonna go the extra mile, and we're going to put a aftermarket Delkevic exhaust, and it's going to sound a lot better. So we'll proceed with removing the exhaust. Now remember, this doesn't have to happen. You can reach this nut right through this little window here. Okay, so from here, we're going to take out this bolt right here. And as I do that, I'm going to hold the back end of this. All right, that should be loose enough now. Oh, wow. All right. That is a big exhaust, and quite heavier than what we're going to put on there. Oh, looks like it got bent a little bit in the shipping process. Delkevic, your pipe got bent. It's not a big deal though, we'll just bend it back. And we'll just snake it through here. But before we do that, we'll use some of their sealant that they sent with it. The inside of the pipe a little bit. And from the looks of it, it looks like it's just some copper grease. Just to keep it from rusting onto the catalytic converter. And we'll rub this on the outside. We'll put some here too. Now you want to orient this in such a way that you can get to the bolt through your, I mean, you can always take off your rear set, but remember, you didn't have to do this. We did this because we want you to see where that bolt is. So we'll see if it'll slip over the catalytic converter outlet. It might not, because it was kind of bent when they sent it to us. Does not look like it's going to, which is okay. We just need to widen it out a little bit more than we already have. This one. Oh, that was significantly wider. And we'll push on it a little bit. Just kind of open these up a little. Yeah, that should work. It's about the same size now as the stock one. After I've widening it. So, engineers from Delkevic, wherever you guys are from, if anything, I would like to see this come wider. But it's fine. So let's try to slip it back on there. All right. Sit on there pretty good. Now we're just going to put the rear set back on. Now we'll move to the back of the bike. We need to put our exhaust bracket on, which holds the exhaust to the undertail of the bike. And on Delkevic, it's a 12mm nut. Before I tighten that any, I need to mount this to the exhaust just to figure out exactly how far back it's going to go. And before we do that, we get our copper exhaust sealant that comes with the Delkevic set. And we just put it around the inside on our metal to metal contact points. All right. We're going to want the part that sticks out to be this way, because we want it shooting out and down away from the rider or passenger. And then we will tighten it back up. Using the 5mm Allen key. You don't want to make it super tight, just tight enough to where it doesn't spin. I'll put that little back-in bolt back on there. Now we can kind of see where we want to put this at. And we have these two bolts right here underneath the exhaust. So we kind of want to line them up with that. And then put this on. Tighten it some on this side. Okay. And it's on there. Now we're going to use our extension set that we got since we're doing the Undertail exhaust. And these are just little spacers to make room for the light that we're going to put on it. The integrated tail light, if you will. There's a washer. This little kit comes, was recommended when you buy the Undertail integrated tail light. We'll just loosely put it on, and then I'll come back and tighten it. And it's just a bracket that more or less drops this down to make room for the tail light. And the bolts they supply fit conveniently in the stock holes, which is really nice. All right. Ta-da! Okay. We have our TST integrated tail light, which fits conveniently inside the stock fairing, the stock tail fairing. You just kind of have to push it in. So push it in, and then also line up the holes here in the back. These holes, they get lined in. And then before we slide it on, we're going to connect our wiring, which isn't too hard to figure out, but just so you guys know at home, the yellow, blue, and black wire goes into the white wiring connector, and they already come pretty easy, so you just snap it in just like the stock one was. The brown wire will go into the orange connector, and the green wire goes into the blue connector. All right, and that's all connected. We'll just tuck that in back in this little sleeve. There we go. And now we will wrap it around here. This can be kind of a little bit difficult, but it won't be too bad. See, not too bad. It seems hard, but believe it or not, the 1000cc 2006 model CBR is actually harder than this, if you can believe that. All right, so that's on. And when you're doing that at home, don't be scared to stretch it. They stretch. And with this combo, with the exhaust and the integrated tail light, we're probably saving a good 10 pounds here, if not more. So it should definitely make it easier to handle the bike, to manipulate it, if you will. There. These are not incredibly tight, nor should you tighten them incredibly tight. Stick our insurance paper, our helmet lock, and our rear seat. Ta-da!